Hello, beautiful people. I almost didn't make it today. And I thought I would have to move it back by a half hour, but we ended right on time. So I'm super excited to read some tarot tonight. I'm also going to be doing like a quick collective reading. And then if anybody wants tarot 10, you're more than welcome to ask for it. And usually what happens is you write in the chat tarot 10, and then you can send money on CashApp or PayPal or Venmo. And I've got my handy dandy phone here to check. But we're going to go ahead and get started with a collective reading. If you haven't noticed, the collective is still clearing out right now. But I will say, spend some extra time keeping your vibe as high as possible. If you are doing that and managing it for January, you are going to see your manifestations come in. You should already be seeing them, even if it's been quite tricky. You might be feeling a little bit of an energy drop from time to time, like maybe you're a little bit tired, especially if you had anything you need to cut away in the last month. Give your nervous system some time to rest. Allow your parasympathetic like nervous system to really get going for you. I've been swimming in the ocean and taking warm showers, doing the whole cycle and things like that to help. So stay as high frequency as you need to. Turn your phone off if you don't need to talk to anybody. But I'm going to pull some cards for the collective and see what we can do here. It does feel a little bit lighter today. We've got defense. Let's see what else comes out. Creativity. Maybe some of you are working on some new projects. Oh, we have Blessed Day. Yay! Blessed Day is an amazing card to get. It's being lucky in your endeavors, but it's almost like you have to. I'm hearing like not so much defend your creativity, but defend your dreams. I'm hearing also from your mind. Like maybe you don't necessarily believe that you can move forward with your creative endeavors. I'm going to put these up here so I can see them a little bit more. But Spirit wants you to keep believing in them. If you need to also do some clearing and cleansing, because I'm seeing a lot of smoke and I can kind of smell it, make sure you're doing that. Or if you have been doing that, good job. Let's get some clarity on the defense. Yeah, so it definitely has to do with your mind because we have the equilibrium card here, which is all about water. And I was just talking about the ocean. So if any of you have been doing any sort of water therapy or haven't been, I highly recommend you do it so you can balance your emotions, because that's to clarify this defense card. Maybe even some of you are Scorpios, you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you're letting go of a Scorpio. The other thing is, Scorpios are great at the death and rebirth, the deep transformation. So if it feels quite deep within you, like old, then follow that, because it feels like it's meant to be released. Because we also have these flowers here, which they're bringing my attention to. There's like this softness within the dark, shadowy depths of this release. Let's clarify creativity. You might be seeing a lot of spiders lately. I keep hearing spiders have been important. Resilience. This again, like it's wild. Resilience. It seems like a continuation of the last reading and maybe a reminder. If you haven't watched the last one, I highly recommend it, about the ancestors, because they're drawing attention to the spiders. And I was just telling someone about how spiders can really represent your ancestors. And so sometimes when they begin to show, they're letting you know that they are around. It's their protection. I used to every once in a while get bites from spiders in a certain triangle formation, and I always knew that something was coming. Like they would always bite me in that order on my arm in one specific place, and I always knew that there was negative energy about to hit me, basically. And so it was a warning. And so pay attention to little things like that, especially if you are in nature. Like pay attention to how bugs are moving. I'm hearing you might be quite gifted at reading nature already. Let's see what a blessed day is. But they definitely want you to focus on your creative endeavors. Oh, look, to clarify, we literally have blessed day. Also, there's a giant sun on this card. This card, hold on. This card, it's hard to see because the little glare. So there's a giant sun at the top and a moon at the bottom, and it reminds me of that as above, so below. So if you've been taking extra time to tap in with your spiritual gifts, this is a confirmation that it's bringing luck to you. So if you're like, I don't know why I feel like just slowing down and being with spirit or being with my ancestors or being with my altar, that's because they are calling you there. Hi, Antoinette. How are you? Um, Funny that you just popped in. We were talking about spiders, but there's also this butterfly on here, but I'm also hearing moth. There's a lot of symbols on here. I was just talking about spider formations and triangles. So if the triangle is significant to you, pay attention to that. I'm even hearing like if you do any sigil work or symbol work, um, draw the triangle to help you. I know in a Himalayan practice that we actually draw the triangle in certain ways to help open up the third eye. So it's very powerful. It's very, very strong. But to clarify, as I mentioned earlier, this blessed day card, which is all about you having luck pour into your life. It's almost like that phrase of like, what are the chances kind of energy. And then we have the ladybug here. So if you've been seeing ladybugs, there's so many creatures. I feel like this is also confirmation if they've been landing on you. Um, Allow yourself to receive the luck. Use the luck is what I'm also hearing. It almost feels like maybe you don't use it as much as you're being asked to. Um, this is definitely a continuation from the last reading. So we have passion here, following your passion. And earlier we were talking about how your creative endeavors are what's on your new path ahead. So don't ignore that. It's like you know it. But again, as we were saying earlier, we had the defense card with the equilibrium card. It's like your emotions may need some balancing because they're keeping you from doing your creative endeavors and following your passion. Because to clarify, we literally have the destiny card. So following your creative endeavors and sometimes you may not also see these downloads or tasks that you were doing as creative, but I'm hearing that they are. Follow your true passions because it literally has to do with your destiny. Like this is your path. Your true path is what's being revealed right now. So don't forget about it. Can we get also an advice card? Yes, resonates. My guides told me to tune into spiders, ladybugs, and moths. All significant. Perfect. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Let's pull another. Yeah. Okay, this is like the most obvious reading I think we've had again. But for advice, we have grounding here, so make sure you're getting outside. These are very similar cards to the last reading, so I highly recommend that if you didn't watch the last reading, you go back and watch it, because it's definitely confirmation. And we have banish a curse on the bottom, which usually represents like breaking generational cycles. But with the Scorpio here, or the scorpion and the Scorpio energy, it being a deep death and rebirth. So it may feel like it's very, very ancient and old, very, very ancient and old. I'm going to pull some tarot. And yeah, I felt like doing a collective, even though I said it was going to be tarot 10. You're welcome to still ask. I will be here, but I'm going to pull some more cards. I feel really called to do it. So let's see what is here. We have the Hierophant coming out in reverse. Maybe a little timid with some of your gifts, maybe your new ones. I'm here. Let's see. Let's see what this is here. Resilience. These also kind of look like, what are they called? Protractors. So maybe if you haven't been drawing, maybe draw. Like actually draw, get your notebook and pencil. Cause I don't know why I keep seeing a protractor. And now I'm seeing these like circles on here, you know, when you could like draw little things. They're protractors, right? I think they're called protractors. So let's get some clarity on the grounding, please. And then we'll do each column. Yeah, grounding. Right now, you're supposed to be in solitude. Is that not clear? It's Three of Pentacles in reverse, which usually means you not being in the focus of like collaborating with too many people. This is you time. You are bringing your destiny forward, and only you are able like I'm speaking so ass backwards. Only you are going to be able to do that. So spirit says alone time. So if you're having trouble prioritizing that in your life, and spirit's like slowing a bunch of stuff down, which always happens, it's because you're supposed to be slowing down. If you need to literally lay on the couch and just like clear your calendar for a couple hours, I highly recommend you do it. Can we get some advice on the defense and the equilibrium, please? Okay, so for clarity, we have the Eight of Swords here, and immediately I heard well, I heard two things. The first one was sometimes you do it to yourself, right? Like and like don't do this to yourself as well because it blocks your manifestation. We have the Queen of Wands on the bottom. But allowing yourself to feel stuck even though it's not the case, like you're not stuck and your path is moving forward. That's why this is the advice here with the defense, like, and why I said earlier you need to defend yourself from your own mind. Like it's your mind that is telling you that there is some sort of threat or that it's not going to be feasible or that you have to question, but none of it is true. And they're trying to show you that, but because you are so busy, I'm hearing like you're so busy, you're moving around, you're doing all these things, you're not able to sink into that stillness, which the universe and your ancestors are actually trying to get you to do, because I just keep hearing like you're just worrying over nothing. And it's made up like it's made up emotions, fear from somebody else that doesn't even belong to you. It's not even really coming from your ancestors. It's like coming from, it feels like a parental figure from the past, or whoever raised you. It doesn't have to necessarily be your direct parent, but it could be a community member, or I'm hearing like things that they might have said, or maybe even siblings who said something about creativity, right? Like the whole starving artist. Yeah, we have Two of Swords here. You have to make a decision on whether or not you're going to follow this path, or are you going to continue to allow yourself to question your potential. You're being faced with that. It feels like the energy is gonna be here through the weekend, because we also have the new moon coming, and so there's like this push for you to make a decision by the new moon so that you have the opportunity to plant new seeds. And also, if like your cycle's starting, or any sort of thing like that, or ending, pay attention to that as well. Yeah, you need to seek peace. You need to seek peace and to follow the path that gives you the most amount of peace. Notice how you are feeling when you are doing certain tasks, I'm hearing, in your business or in life in general. Um, because there's a difference between, like, obviously you have some tasks you need to get done in order to live in normal life, but then there are other things that you are forcing yourself to do, like distractions and filling your calendar with too much, that is giving you heartbreak. And so they want you to have this peace, but you have to decide that. You have to decide to create from an energy that is higher than you, but in order to do that you have to access it. um yeah, we have literally the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, them asking you, spirit asking you to slow the hell down. Slow down, you're moving way too fast. But it's almost like, it's like I can see the, like, people's energy like moving around, and spirit's like, okay, well, I'm gonna make you lay down, I'm gonna make you slow down. I'm gonna do this and this and this, and I'm gonna make you sit at your computer and you have to fix this problem and you can't focus on doing something else. And it's like baiting you to come inside. I just dropped the equilibrium card. So balancing your emotions. Let's get clarity on the creativity, please, with the resilience. protractors, drawing. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So this is you building a new foundation with your creativity, and your ancestors in spirit are saying, allow it to come support you. Like creativity or whatever this is that you are birthing into the world doesn't necessarily have to be a task. It can be the thing that um, you lean into when you feel a lot of joy, or it sparks a lot of joy in you. And so it maintains your frequency, because it almost feels like you're trying to approach your creativity as if you would something else, like changing your clothes or like putting gas in the car. Like you're like, oh, I have to like be creative. Now it's time to be creative. And spirit's like, no, you don't just be creative. You are creative. The energy is within you. You are aligned with it. Can we get another card for that, please? Yeah, page of page of cups. This is your beginning, but they need you to actually take a leap towards it so that it feels most comfortable for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So not resisting the urge to be creative. Like, don't just think about it. You can still do it. Maybe it's giving you anxiety. We have the Lovers card here, which is also about slowing down, and then we literally have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles, which it's like you're almost worried about money, and like money keeps coming up, like how you're going to make money from it. Like you don't quite know, but you don't know until you try it. We have the Death card peeking out as well. Like this is a cycle for you. What are you gonna choose? What are you gonna choose by the new moon? Let's get clarity on blessed day and good luck, please. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You are fighting it sometimes. Not believing in yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't watch what you say too. Like I'm also hearing that sometimes you will refer to yourself as broke. Or sometimes you will refer to yourself as like, I don't have this or I don't have that. But spirit's like, what do you have? And then the things that you think you don't have will appear in your reality. But if you're just focusing on all the things you don't have, then the things you want also won't appear. Like it's like you put yourself into this like infinity loop. And so they're saying that you're such a good manifester that you have to be careful. We also have, really? We have the Nine of Swords here in reverse. So seeking solitude, especially when you feel anxious. But it's this like anxious money energy that pops up for you that is blocking your natural nature, where you are blessed and you do have a lot of good luck. But it's like, why would you spin the wheel when you feel lucky to the cog that says broke? Like that's literally how it's being presented. You're like, oh, I'm so lucky. And instead of like filling all the little pie triangle things with all these different large amounts of money, you spend the one that you like make the whole thing say broke, and you're like, woo, broke. It's like, what are like they're like, don't do that. Otherwise that's why you want you want to be really lucky being broke. Like that's what they're saying. It's quite ridiculous. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse on the bottom, but it's like you're quite defensive to change. Like it's something that you've known for a while. You don't even realize how deep it is within you. And we have the Six of Swords here in reverse. You not walking away from that mindset. It's like, dang, what are you doing? Put some money on the wheel and spin it. Like, don't be spinning the penny wheel. Be grateful for a penny, though. If you see it, what is it? What if you see it? No. See a penny, pick it up. Then all day you'll have good luck. That's like my favorite thing. Anytime I see a penny, I'm like, I don't care. I'm so lucky. Spinning the broke wheel. What is happening? Passion. So for clarity on the passion card in Destiny, for some reason, there's also this sneaky little mindset that they want you to release around feeling like you have to give things away to people. Like you're not quite ready for your destiny. So it's like you can't like you've told yourself you're not ready for your destiny. So then you're having trouble like every once in a while. Not really trouble, but you like have a tendency to overgive. And so you feel like you have to give and give and give in order to be worthy of your destiny. But spirit and your ancestors are like, what if you stopped overgiving and then like you would have everything you need to comfortably shift into your destiny. I was so lucky as a child. I used to find money in valuable jewelry. Okay, correct that sentence immediately. Immediately. Say, I am just as lucky as I was when I was, or whatever. You know what I mean? Connect it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And I still am. And I still am. You're still lucky. Literally, the reading is like, you are lucky. And you're like, shoot, when I was little. No, I'm kidding. I know why you phrase it that way, but like, I'm just pointing it out for you. We have the Four of Swords here. So Spirit is literally like, could you please just lay down and like really release the overgiving of like what your path is supposed to look like in order to be the most abundant, in order to be the most prosperous, in order to be your highest self. The energy is already here for you. Like it's just like it's literally showing up all over the table, but you have to choose it. You have to say, okay, now I am this person. This is how I choose. I love the smiley face. And this is how I choose to live. Yes, the guides have told me to put high awareness to my words. There we go. This is just internet. Yes, you have to be very mindful. But that's also why sometimes it's great to be in solitude. So you can actually like stop just flowing words out to other people, picking up other people's energy and being at home and forcing yourself to be with your own thoughts, right? Like be with your own thoughts, be available for messages like this one, be available for change, be available for spirit being like how many times did I tell you not to do that? Let's get another one for grounding advice, please. Okay. You have the star in reverse. I the emperor. This was peeking out earlier. What I heard was the reason why they want you to be I'm trying to pick it up. The reason why they want you to be in this solitude right now and align with your own energy so you can be within the energy of prosperity and wealth is because there's a little bit of there might be a subconscious fear of wanting to be seen. Um, and so you're really good at making a laundry list of things to do and distracting yourself to the point where you become ungrounded and you receive messages, but you can't quite follow them. And so your ancestors and spirit want you to be the emperor, right? The emperor energy is someone who rules. Like they rule all of the land. And they make decisions and they're certain about it. And even if there might be some fear, it doesn't matter. They've mastered how to navigate it. They still have to make the decision, make the decision scared. Or, my old teacher would say like, make the leap and then worry about the fall later. Like sometimes there's that energy if you got to just push yourself out there and learn on the way. And I will say that, as an entrepreneur, yeah, let justice serve itself. Sometimes you have to do that because getting your stuff out there with speed is also a necessity. It doesn't mean you have to rush, but like if you are someone who's still not posting and it's been like a year, right? Like that's a whole year that you weren't able to put your creativity out into the world or show yourself, or like it could really be for anything. Like if it's not just creativity, like it could also be love or manifesting a new job or moving. Like maybe you really love to travel, and that sparks your creativity, but you're unwilling to plan the travel or put yourself out there so you can make different forms of money, or maybe raise money for your travel, because you never know how the money is going to go, but you have to at least signal to the universe that you're ready. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles coming through. There's this energy with the Five of Cups that you're still worrying about the past. And like, I'm also hearing like maybe what spirit has done to you, or not. That's not for everybody, but it sounded very like, why is this happening to me? Or like, am I not right? Like, it's like this victim energy when spirit's like, you're not. Yeah, maybe it came up also when you were, or it started when you were a child. Maybe you learned that from someone who raised you. Can we get some more advice, please? And more advice. Thanks. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. The Tower in reverse. So obviously with the Tower in reverse landing on the passion and the destiny and the Six of Pentacles, again, this is you still resisting a little bit of change, but it feels like you're going to get through it, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Even though it is in reverse, it's like an energy that is within you that's ready to come out, right? Like when we see the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands being your potential, your next steps, and they're just coming out a little bit reversed, but still hovering around your creativity. It's like once you decide fully and commit to your creative tasks and commit to showing up in the world and putting yourself out there, or creating those business cards, or getting on social media, or telling that person that you like them, or going on dates, like whatever it may be, this all shifts and everything takes off because you're already lucky. So the money is just going to start like pouring into you. And I'm also hearing like, you may have been getting a lot of signs about this, or every once in a while you will make a little bit of a shift and maybe money appears, but it's like you can't quite grasp the rest of it, because you're like a little turtle who goes back in their shell. But also there's this reminder of like, you don't have to focus on like how quickly, you don't have to focus on how quickly things are supposed to happen in your life. Focus on taking care of yourself, focus on showing up, focus on being the star that you are, and allow yourself in this time of peace that they put you in to cultivate that energy for yourself. I got my astrocartography reading a little bit. What? Started having visions and ideas while in the shower, and literally had the money thought of how would that work, and had to bring my mind back. Yep, sis. It's fast, right? It's fast. So let me tell you, when I got my astrocartography, it was like, okay, so I got my astrocartography. I went outside less than 24 hours. Someone walked up to me and they're like, hey, have you been to blah, 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 blah? And I was like, I don't even know you like that. So I know it's ancestors. And then I was like, oh, funny, because I just got an astrocartography. And then it was like, boom. And the next person was like, hey, like, I think you should visit this city. And I was like, is this just like a follow the map? And that's what happened. But you have to like put yourself out there into the world. And if I would have sat there and been like, oh my goodness, how is this gonna happen? I would have probably had a panic attack and stayed inside because I would have been like, oh no, sweet baby Jesus, you got the wrong Z. Like, who's this astrocartography? But I could make a whole song about it. I feel like I want to rap it now, but you said then guide said tune in tonight. Yo, perfect. There you go. So it's like you are perfectly set up for this change to happen, but it's like your mind and your emotions are like whooping your butt sometimes. Literally, that's what it feels like. Yeah, but you're going to be coming out of this energy, but you have to actively choose it. So every day, decide to choose it, like take an action. Like if you know, let's like for you, like on your astrocartography chart, which by the way, if you're tuning into this, if you're like trying to manifest moving, get a freaking astrocartography something and see what happens. Like every day choose something that helps you move forward, right? Like mine was like, I'm gonna be open to the science. I'm just gonna follow God. I always had my bag packed. I always was ready for opportunities. I didn't think I protected the manifestation. I didn't tell anybody, not even my family, until like maybe 2 weeks before. I was like holding on to it, like, what is that song? I can literally hear it. Ain't ain't no ain't no one to hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Like that's literally coming out so loud right now in my head. If you need to listen to that song, go go listen to it. Is it like ain't no one gonna take my pride or something? Ain't no one gonna hold me down. Like it was like spirits like do whatever you need to do to overcome this. Like, and in this case, which is funny, it's like it's yourself. But like you use the same mentality. So if you need to sing to your ego and be like, not today, ego, that's not gonna happen. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you for thank you for confirming. Yeah, thanks for confirming. Let's see what else wants to come out. Look, end it. We have the 10 of Swords. This is the end of a cycle. Literally, it's the end of a cycle. And we're coming into the Fire Horse year so quickly. So, like, end it. End it, end it, end it, end it, end it. Do whatever you need to do. I'm always here to help you. Y'all know I'm going to do readings. Come book a personal reading if you need extra help. Come book like a coaching session so I can help you send you off into the universe. Let's get a couple more cards, please. Let me do this little resisting change. Yep. Is this? Come on. Come on. So we have the King of Swords here to clarify the Tower in reverse. It's literally all this whole reading. I just keep hearing like, it is a matter of you making the conscious decision and then everything changes. Like when you are ready to finally believe what you've been saying, aside from the negative self-talk every once in a while, when you when you finally believe it, like you're like, this is my truth, nothing else matters, your whole life shifts. And I literally am just hearing like, and then there's no turning back. Like there's no turning back. And that's what they're trying to get you to understand. Everything changes in one moment. I literally just keep hearing, in one moment everything changes. People are chatty on the other side today. They want you to believe in a future where you can actually have a fulfilling life. It's almost like you've had a rough time dealing with other people's opinions. But now you get to choose. And so Spirit and your ancestors are like, what are you going to choose? Do you want the fulfilling life? You're blessed with it. You have good luck. It's literally on the table. Your destiny is like trying to kiss your face. Destiny wants to kiss you. But you have to let destiny kiss you. It's done. I also love it done and it's done. I love both. Yeah, that's wild. Look at that. Yeah. So to clarify, they're telling you like it's because you don't want to listen to your intuition. Like it's almost like they've been on the other end, like over, I know you hear me, and you're like, yeah, I got it. And then they're like, but why are you still doing that? And you're like, can't hear you. You know, it's like this funny energy of like, I know you got that message. We know you got it because we sent it to you like 20 times. And you like got it, but you're like over there freaking out about it. Less freak out, more living. I was just journaling, and it's almost like I'm afraid of having a fulfilling life. Yeah, I mean, we had that card in reverse come out. We have the world card in reverse also. It's like it's a karmic belief. It's part of your karma, that you are like your not so great karma of like this negative self-talk that you're trying to break. That's why it feels like a sneaky little snake that comes back every once in a while. But there's no hiding from it. Like they know, like they're calling you out right now with this moon card in reverse of like, no, you literally confirmed back. And now you're just doing the opposite. Because we also have clarity here. This is I love this reading. It's a six of swords. This is their final word to you. Walk the away. Walk away. Walk away. They're trying so hard to get you to your destiny right now. And if you just sit the fuck down and like make this shift, everything's gonna get so much easier because this like little creepy crawly thing that I'm seeing in my mind, it's like so heavily embedded in your stomach and in like your mind, like your confidence and the way you think, that it needs to be released. So the next time they walkie talkie you, what are you gonna say? Roger, got it. I'm taking action right now. Right now. Right this moment. Don't forget to like the live. Thanks. Yeah. So we have the Five of Pentacles here. This is your reminder that you are literally coming out of like a sense of it's a poverty mindset, or like a lack mindset. I'm hearing like lack of love in your life for a very long time. Like you're literally learning how to love yourself, in the truest sense of like, is this love? Do they love me? Do I love me? What is the theory of love? Like it's like you're in a very philosophical energy, but there's also this reminder around finances of like your finances are only going to get better. Like stop manifesting moments like we were talking about earlier where you're like spinning the wheel, and instead of like putting all the ones filled with money, you just turned your whole wheel into the broke wheel and spun the wheel and was like, oh, big surprise. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy because that's what you keep trying to manifest on accident. But this is your reminder that you are coming out of these hard times. Like you're already out of them. This is just the mental part. This is all a mental game that you're playing with yourself. Like, I know that sounds sad. And I just saw Monopoly. You're playing Monopoly by yourself. And so spirit needs you to sit down and like talk to yourself about how it's time to not do that anymore. Like, you need to, yeah, again, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse showing up as like, use your manifestation power for something else. Can we get one more card and I'll pull another oracle? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's like this energy of a little bit of a fear to build a new stream of income. Like you've never had to be in the position of building an independent stream of income that you are responsible for. Like it's like, yes, you will be the one responsible for it. But in this instance, see, look at this little gnat, negative energy. Cleanse your space, take out the trash. I don't know. You're supported by your ancestors. Remember, we had the good luck card here, and we also had blessed stay. Like you can't run away from that. So your money is only going to get better, but you're having trouble seeing it. Like you're not telling yourself like which you could be like, is there a reality where everything works out better than I ever could have imagined? Even better, right? That was something that I definitely had to learn because I'm bringing this up again with Jim Carrey, like when he tells that person in the corner of the audience, like, why did you manifest, sitting all the way in the back corner? It's like we can choose what we're actually bringing into our life. And so when you can let it go and only expect the best, that becomes your new normal. And it doesn't mean that you can't feel sad when it doesn't come right away. It just means that like you're on your way to manifesting that thing. And maybe there's some other stuff that you need to move around. I'm going to pull one more card over here, actually. Feels like there's something else. Two. Yeah, we have the King and Queen of Cups. So focusing on your emotions, but also you may want to do some shadow work. Again, like parental or community energy is coming up a lot. But I'm also getting from this looking at your divine masculine and divine feminine energy, regardless of gender, and how it's actually showing up for you and your creativity. Like, do you feel like you are someone who can create? Like, do you feel like you can use your creation energy that lives within you and it's balanced and it's coming out right? Because sometimes it's like people think that you can't create with your masculine energy and it only comes from the feminine, but that's not really true because the masculine energy is also the fire energy. And so that's the alchemizing energy that you need right now to help you get these creativity things like out of your body and out into the world to be seen and to release these mindset. Doesn't mean you move fast, it just means like how can you use your divine feminine, your divine masculine to help you through with this time? Are you doing tasks throughout the day to help yourself? Even when you are resting and in solitude, you could still be doing stuff, right? Like you could be doing vinyasa yoga. How many of you are still doing your yoga practices? Those who went to magical morning routines, which if you miss magical morning routines, the link is going to be in my link tree if you want to access it. If you were in it, you already have the replays, but and I also added yoga to the Divine Academy. How many of you are still doing your yoga? I'm gonna pull. Woo! Raise hands. I know we had an incident with the getting twisted up or something on day 2 of the hip opening, and I love it. Amazing! Yay! The one in the portal, right? The one yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm asking. My brain went for a little bit. Healing energy. Yeah, seek Mother Earth. We have the protection card here too. Protect your manifestation. We literally have success coming out on blessed day and good luck. The spaces because I'm like, for real. Yeah, I bought a new yoga mat. Say what? Love it. That's how we invest in ourselves. And straight up cat out there. We all know you have the best cats. Navigation. This card is all about navigating your emotions, finding a new path, finding a new way to be with them, accept them, say thank you for letting me know that I'm still a little bit nervous about this. How can I make myself more comfortable with this shift? Right? My hips were tight, so the lotus pose was painful. Oi. But now I have achieved it. Hell yeah! Whoa! Lotus every day. It'll change your manifestation game. Change! It'll change. I love that you're doing lotus. Getting a longer roller tomorrow. Perfect. Foam rollers are a baller. Literally, the video that I created for the menstrual health, it's fire. It's fire. I mixed yoga with doula, like because I'm a birth doula. And so I mixed it together and specifically made it for hip openers and for anybody for menstrual health. And it's fire. It's an old video. I wouldn't say the quality was great, but the technique is awesome. Now the whole gymnastics while in lotus is another story. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, that's fair. In lotus, I was teaching them how to like move their body and like go lay down and like do all the things in lotus. Sometimes we'll like invert and do all this stuff. And so you just build up to it, you know? But remember, we always do the things that are difficult. That was one of my favorite things that I took away from my yoga instructor. He always said, write down the things that you can't do and do those. Like some people are like, "Oh, I did yoga." And it's like, did you practice the ones that you can't do? Or did you only do the ones that you can do? Because when you do the things that you can't do, you build resilience, which was also one of the cards out here for your creativity. So if you're starting a new business or starting new tasks or like changing your life around, when you do things that you don't normally do, you condition yourself physically, chemically, emotionally, spiritually, that you're going to be okay. It's the same reason why a lot of my private clients like have something that they're doing. Either they're training for a marathon, or they're like building their business, but they're also doing movement, or they have to do something that is also changing their life so that they get used to change. Because when you journey with your ancestors and you journey with spirit and you're manifesting a new life, you have to do things that you've never done before. So in order to grow your business and take it to the next level, you have to do things differently. Obviously, there's going to be a foundation once you have like your proof, your social proof, right? But then you have to take it to the next level, which means getting really fucking uncomfortable. And then it just more and more and gets better and better and better, which, oh, I meant to tell you all, thank you so much for supporting the Mango Man and other manifestations. I know I had taken a break from it, and I was super happy because I went to look the other day, and on the second episode, there's like almost 1,000 streams on it. So I appreciate you all for supporting it and sharing it. And I have a new one coming soon. Yeah, you know what I mean? Is this making sense for y'all? Is this resonating? Does anybody have questions? I feel like taking some questions. I feel like taking questions. I can full ass see the deck. I don't like to see it. I don't know why I shuffled like that. I pared down to 2 decks and it was the best decision of my life. I love it so much. Yeah, y'all make me laugh. Yes, it's resonating. Good. Good. Definitely, as I mentioned, if you haven't watched the other reading before this one, definitely watch it because this is definitely a continuation of the last one. The one about the ancestors. Okay, good. Yeah, balanced emotions. I don't feel like anything else is gonna keep coming. Like I have a elixir of life. Like all of the messages are the same at this point of following your divine guidance. Like it's literally the same. You already know what to do. You already know what to do, but now you need to stop acting like you don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Is that making sense? Like to sum it up, this reading is like you have everything you need. Like don't be the energy running around like I don't know what's happening. You freaking know. You probably already got visions about it. You already know everything works out, but now you need to get your brain on lock, okay? Because it's acting a little Tasmanian devil like, and you need to get a hold of that shit, okay? That's basically what they're saying because they love you so much. They're going to sit you down until this gets right. You know what I'm hearing? Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. It's not the best song for this moment, but it just felt right because I could hear it so loud. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Maybe you need to make a playlist that helps calm your mind down. Like maybe you need to like let's go list when you're like when your brain's trying to fight you. You know? If you're like, how is this gonna work? I don't know if I can do. Nah, get right, get tight. I mean, just get shaking. Obviously, do your yoga and then shake your tuchus. Sound good? Yeah, make a decision. I'm gonna stop the reading here. I'm gonna stop the reading here. I don't know if we really need a tarot 10. If anybody wants one, you can totally ask me. Otherwise, I was just going to sit here and chat with you for a little bit before I get going. But I'm glad I was able to make it because I wasn't sure if I was going to, and I'd actually changed the live to 9 p.m. and then was able to make it like 1 or 2 minutes late. But this energy has been bananas. I was talking to one of my friends for a moment because I'm not really talking to many of them, but I was like, hey, I can feel her energy. And I was like, just checking in. And they were like, I'm doing all right. Like, my nervous is I was like, who are you? What's happening? You should drink some tea. Let me give you some unsolicited advice. Like, how are things for you? I was like, we don't need to focus on me. It's all right. But also, I'm doing totally fine. But I was like, I'm more concerned that you sound like a fucking frog. Like, why do you sound like a frog? You're right. They're like, it's been a week. And I was like, I know, I can see it through my mind's eye for you. That's why I'm checking in, making sure you're okay. So please, please keep taking care of yourself because it's not freaking worth it. And for anybody who doesn't follow me on TikTok, I highly recommend you do it because I'm sharing quantum entanglement, quantum jumping videos. Go for it, internet. Question. Go for it. I love questions. Oh, I wish I had my big cup of stuff. What about this stupid water bottle? It's not stupid. I love it so much. Thank you, God. It holds so much water. It makes my bag so heavy. And then I'm like, oh, I need to drink all this water because I don't want to carry it around. And then I can't stop going to the bathroom. But I'm so hydrated. Just thought I should share. Oh, okay, a tarot question. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why am I hearing so many songs? Okay. I have my thing open. Are you sending it right now? I will keep it open. Hold up. It's like a fucking circus in my head right now. Oh, Guangzhou, China. How do I send? Oh, okay. Hold on. I got you. The link is usually in the description, but I will send it here so it's easier. I'll put it in the chat. There's PayPal, Venmo, and CashApp. It should work if I send it all as one. Does that work? Can you click it? I think it should be able to. First one is CashApp. Second one is Venmo. And the last one is PayPal. Whatever floats your boat. I always forget to do that. Thanks for saying something. Don't forget to like the live, everybody. Thanks. I'm so happy that y'all are doing yoga. It makes me so excited. So friggin' excited. As a yoga teacher, it warms my heart. I have my mat out currently. It also has a giant burn on it because I went a little bananas with my smoke cleansing the other day, and I was also doing this while I was doing my own dancing, and then like a big chunk of it went onto my mat, and I was like, well, that's burning way faster than I thought it was going to. You know, just an overshare. It's actually time I get a new mat too, but I don't really want to carry it. I'll keep an eye on my phone. How have you all been otherwise? Have you been well? Has the last week or two been gentle on you? Or have you had a lot of changes going on? I know I checked in with some of you. Hold up. It's just gonna be a whole deal, me hearing everything. Yeah. Like you can do numbers like 1, 5, 11, 21, 108. Those are all divine numbers. I just got it, internet. Thank you. Those are all divine numbers. So um kind of like how I was explaining, like when I'm in my yogi training, like he is like, okay, now we're gonna do 108 sun salutations. Now we're gonna do 108, because it's like the number of the universe. So you can use those numbers. Just like I was saying for the back bends, the wall bends, doing 11, it's a divine number. It helps you connect with the universe. It's like speaking to the universe in its own language. Um, yeah, I mean, one side of your body is the feminine energy, and the other side is the masculine energy. So it just depends. Either way, it's just good to balance. But if maybe you're wanting to soften your energy, maybe starting on the feminine side, or I always like to flip flop to keep my energy balanced. Or sometimes you can go through a whole flow on one side and then do a whole flow on the other side if you just want to focus on one side and then the other one. But it's completely, up to you. Eh. Okay, I also got one from Wendell. So we'll go Antoinette and then Wendell. So feel free to drop your question in the chat, or you can just ask me like, hey, I want to know general. What completely up to you. Okay, you're sending it in I'm looking at Discord, Antoinette, yeah? There, which deal ending? Okay. So should you do this now? Okay. So outcome if you do this now. Let's see what the ancestors say. Hi. Oh, okay. Good to see you. PJ Lucid. I know exactly who you are. Never seen Wendell before. I love seeing everybody's names. It always happens to me. Like sometimes I forget when I sign up for things and they're like, ma'am, could you please give us the name on file? I'm like, Alicia Z. Okay, let me focus. I don't like how that fell out. Okay, they're being clear actually. That's why it fell out. Let's do one more, please. Now is not the time. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Empress card in reverse. You won't have it's out of alignment. So if you went it's not an opportunity that's aligned right now as well, because what fell out earlier was the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to put you in a strain. I'm also getting a little bit of stuff in my chest. Don't worry about missing opportunities, because it feels like there's something else. It also feels like just because there is something in that location doesn't mean that that's the thing that you do. It could just be the energy pointing you someplace. Um, I'm feeling it in my belly. You're releasing some things from your belly in terms of your manifestation and confidence and things like that. That program is not going to align with you right now. Like, it feels very jarring, like very, very jarring. It wouldn't end the way you think. It would actually be quite negative right now if you were to do it, because you can't hold the capacity. It's like I can see the path, and it's like an option floating, but there's nothing attached to it. So it's almost like even if you did it, yeah, it's like not, they don't want you to do that. Um, yeah, it doesn't end well. Don't do it. Um, it puts you in a different energy as well. It doesn't feel like you really want to do it though. It just feels like pressure. Like, do you feel like my heart is, I mean, obviously we know the answer, but like, do you actually want that? Like, that's what it kind of is presenting itself as. Like, I don't necessarily feel like it's something that you are like, oh my gosh, I love that. I must have it. I must do it. I must. It's just kind of like, that's nice. Like pressure. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't feel like it's aligned. It would be easy, but it doesn't feel like it puts you in ease. Let me know, internet, if that makes sense. I'm going to close the reading there. The answer is don't do it. Not right now. Do you go by PJ? Do you want the full name? PJ Lucid? Or do you want Wendell? You're welcome to drop the question in the chat. Hmm. I'm feeling a lot of take tard. Y'all, take charge energy. PJ. Is my internet broken? Are people here? Okay, it's just delayed. Okay. I'm planning a trip to Guadalajara to attend an ayahuasca retreat. So I basically feel like this is a crossroads for me. Upon finalizing the flight, I saw a hummingbird, which is where in my neighborhood. Okay. I'll wait a little bit longer to see if there's a I'm assuming there's a question after that. Or like you're putting it into the next one maybe? Or are you asking about the hummingbird? Like, is it like a go or no go? Doesn't feel like LOL, so I have high hopes, but just to calm my nerves, I would like a general reading. I'm more interested in life after the trip than the lead up. Only 35 characters. Okay. So your question is, just to be clear, You want to say like outcome of PJ's life post retreat, or what energy you'll be in. Like, I just want to make sure. Okay, Antoinette, while we're waiting for PJ to clarify, yeah, I feel like my mind is trying to create a way, but there's a feeling that there's something else for me to discover. Yeah. Don't, yeah, your mind, your mind factory needs to be shut down for a little bit. Yeah, it's a no. It doesn't feel like, tap in with your feelings. Because even if you say, I feel like my mind, that's still not a feeling. What do you feel? Like, what do you feel? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go with life. Everybody take a deep breath. You've been thinking about your life a lot, PJ. Feels like it. PJ, can I ask you a personal question? Do you smoke weed? Just curious. If you're comfortable answering. Let's see. Hi, Jamila. Yeah, this is beautiful. Yes, I was gonna bring it up, then I deleted it. About the weed. Yeah, literally when I was shuffling, it felt like, oh, I'm super high. Like, that's why I asked. I was like, what? I had to ask. I was like, I haven't felt that feeling in the longest time. Did you smoke because of anxiety? You have a really great spread, which is awesome. So your energy post retreat is, what I heard was, you're gonna find like a deeper sense of who you are at the retreat. Like, it's gonna click into place something that's been missing, or a question you've been having about like your purpose, but almost as like you as a person. Like, it's gonna solidify for you, like, I'm like, this is who I am. I am PJ. Like, you're gonna have a clear feeling of that. It's almost like, um, okay, yes, about the weed. It's almost like it's like you've been a little, your energy's been disjointed from your identity in a way. Like, you are a secure person. It's not that you're not secure, but it's like the way your energy merges with who you are and the confidence behind it. It's like it's gonna help you with that. Okay, it helps. Okay, I was like, it's like, and I'm like, oh, no wonder. I know you're sensitive. You may not need it. It feels like there is a journey where you don't smoke anymore, and that it will be necessary for you, because it, like, when I look at it and when I feel it, it's like, there's other emotions within you that need to be released, and the weed is like pressing it down, and then the more you press it down, the more it like wants to shoot back, and then you press it down and it shoots back, right? So um the other card that we have is the Fool. So this is a fresh start for you. This is a fresh, like you're literally gonna come out like on top. Your life is, you're, it feels like you're ending, um I'm hearing generational and karmic cycle, and then you're starting a new one. So if there's anything that you want to release, like set the intention before you go to your retreat, because it's going to set in motion a whole life that you weren't, I mean, you're like starting it, but you weren't expecting for it to change your life in this way. Is what I'm feeling. It's like you're gonna be I'm feeling like it's like you're gonna feel an enlightenment that you didn't know you could probably experience, or like a security. It will probably like make you quite emotional and things like that. And you might have a moment of like, wow, like my whole life I didn't realize that that was within me kind of feeling. And you're gonna have like the energy and the strength to move forward, because it feels like you're trying to move forward, but it's been hard. It's like you're like hitting these little blocks, but it's emotional blocks. But it doesn't feel like you've been giving up, and this is going to be like the final release to help you do that, to begin this new journey. So I'll stop the reading there. Is that making sense? Oh, you did say understood, my bad, but is it making sense as well, double making sense? um yeah, so I'm doing um oh, Ancient Eyes, I was reading your thing. Hazy, do you still offer the 20 text tarot, my partner? What do you mean 20? How long until they get here? I'm happy to wait. I can answer. um I'm feeling chatty today, so I'm happy to help. Yeah, your journey feels great. Antoinette, is everything clear for you too? And it feels like a very aligned action for you, PJ. I would definitely, it doesn't feel like you practice a ton of yoga. Do you practice yoga or some sort of movement? I feel like this trip will open up a lot for you. A different way of living. It feels like a different way of living. Happy to help. Absolutely. I think I already said hi, Jamila. I don't remember. Oh, that was wild. I felt so high. I stopped smoking a long time ago because I didn't like what it did to my body, and I yeah, come back down. I couldn't, but also being so easily merged with the spiritual realm, it was like I was losing who I was, but I also knew that I needed to remove the things that were keeping me from fully experiencing my emotions, because I was consciously trying to heal them. And so I didn't want to have weed. I didn't drink coffee. I didn't eat mushrooms, garlic, like all sorts of things that would be too potent to my body. Um, so I could create safety and, work with someone like you're going to do at a retreat. I could work with someone who would help me journey and release everything that I needed to let go of. And it feels like you're on a similar journey. Plant medicine is quite powerful, but it's sometimes when it's relied on too much, and it can really keep us from our healing journeys, especially weed. So yeah, it yeah, that threw me for a tizzy. Was like, "Hey, Charlie, ET phone home." That's how I felt. I haven't felt that in a very long time. Very, very long time. Like the last time I was like nonstop talking about sharks. Like that, I vividly remember that memory. And they were like, "How do you know so much about sharks?" I was like, "I don't think I'm gonna smoke weed anymore." I was like, I don't. It could have been a spirit, and I don't know my name right now. She's about 20 minutes out. Okay. Well, I can sit here and see how I feel. Jamila, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Let's see. Antoinette says, yeah, it makes sense. I'm so ready to move that I know my mind is connecting to the closest thing that connects me to the place. Yeah, but ultimately, I know following my path will lead me to the next place. Absolutely. Right. And the signs will start popping up, right? And that's why we were literally led together, right? So now you know where you may end up. It could be, I mean, that place for sure. Obviously, I don't want to share it, but like, who knows? You could do traveling before then as well. Hey, Diala. Literally all the places I've been talking about a lot. See? All amazing. Ideala, have you been seeing spirits lately? Jamila! Okay, I got your thingy. General energy slash whatever they need me to hear with an ear shape. I love it. Um, yeah, follow your heart, internet. There were 6. Ooh, fun. I feel spirits 24/7. Yeah, you have mad spirits around you right now. I could literally hear them from here. When was the last time you cleansed your space? Let's see. Let's focus on Jamila. My stomach hurts. Just wanted to share. Jamila. Mm. You're gonna love this one, Jamila. You need to stop helping other people so much. There's also something about a manifestation that's trying to come in. Maybe it's in your career, or it doesn't feel like it's love, it's something else. I just keep hearing you burden yourself too much. It's like there's no physical and energetic room for this manifestation to come in. It's like an ease in your career with money. But I literally heard you're wasting your time on people who you shouldn't be investing in. That's what they said. Um, and I feel some in my heart. It's a tie to like guilt, they said. Like a feeling of, it almost feels religious in a way, like I hear like help thy neighbor. Like I'm hearing like things like that, but it's been distorted in your energy somewhere. And now you're too available and too much on your plate, in the sense that it's like they're also trying to develop your gifts more, but it's like a stop start kind of energy, and they want you to focus on your gifts and the life that you want to create in the future. It's like I don't know what's happening with your life in the future, but it they just kind of show me it's sitting on a shelf. Like, don't forget about your life, like your dreams, like what you want. um it's almost like you're in, like I literally hear like she's in the mundane. Like you, like in the mundane way too much. She's too gifted to be in the mundane. Crazy. So I was just getting home because I was updating my prices. Yeah, um it's like money is coming to you. Literally my shoulders are hurting. Why are you carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? It's getting you here. This wants to be like this. Yeah. All I heard was peace. You need more peace in your life. It's almost like you don't quite know what peace feels like. True. It's like you know what stillness feels like. You know what quiet feels like. You know what no distracting feels like. Like you know those things, but knowing true peace and like sovereignty, but it's like this money is needing to come in, but you need to seek peace, not just solitude, true peace. So I just decided to restart my web dev program because I feel like I was holding myself back, and I just decided to stop helping my sister so much. Beautiful. So confirmation. Now take it another step of how crown. I don't know why that came through. But now you can take it another step. Also, I feel like cracking my knuckles. Um, and it's almost like your body is even taking on a lot of work. I've been saying I need to sit and figure out what I really want. Yeah, that's why I see your future on the shelf, like all dusty. So, like, take it off the shelf and like look at it and like, what do you want to manifest so the money can flow to you? Like, you have the ability to get out of this situation. It's not even but the thing is like it's not a bad situation because you have everything that you need, right? And that's what they're telling you. It's like get a little bit uncomfortable by getting curious. It's not like super urgent, but they're like, we know you want some sort of sovereignty. So what are you going to do about it? It's like that type of energy. Like the ball is in your court. I'm going to end the cycle. Okay, that was definitely for you. This the way I'm channeling today is bananas. You're going to end the cycle. Do you talk to yourself? This has been a weird day. High as a kite. Mighty hectate, make it right. Practical magic. Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna end the reading there. What did you say? Since January 1st, I will get right on that. Yeah, ADL, it feels like why you have so many spirits. But were you, oh, I just saw your comment, Jamila, but were you expanding? I think you're saying expanding on the volcano sharks. I don't know. I wasn't fully conscious. Yes, yikes. Okay. I'm glad it makes sense. I'm glad I can be of service. Also, if anybody, comes to my part of town in Mexico, I am starting up live readings and coaching sessions this weekend. What? It's lit. And I'm also going to be launching private spiritual parties. Yes, I will be the entertainer. I did say whatever they need to tell me. Yeah, exactly. They were like, boom, here's a visual, here's a visual, here's a visual. It's a whole day. I'm listening. I've been feeling restless. Yeah. You're restless because you're missing the thing. Like, go to sit down, dream about your your future. Or like, this is a little too comfortable over there. Because you're supposed to be doing something else. Does anybody else want a tarot 10? Ancient Eyes, don't worry, I'm still waiting. I went on a cruise for Christmas and have decided I need to be a bit more money free so I can travel more and live a little better. Amazing. Yeah, you should. Traveling is amazing. I love traveling. It's one of my favorite things to do. It always has been. And once you admit it to yourself and then you tell the ancestors, they come along and like whoop your butt until you get it right. And if you don't walkie-talkie the message like we were talking about earlier, I know you heard me over there and you're like, yeah, that whole conversation, go back and watch the beginning of this tarot reading. Go back and watch it. They send in reinforcements. You know who the reinforcements is? Me. Because I don't have a filter. I don't have a filter. No, I do have a filter, but I don't use it. I was like, why would I have a filter? They're all just coming through like, I want to show you the whole world and what we think. No, just tell me what they need to know. I'm proud of you all for asking for advice. It's like the best thing that you could do for yourself. Like your ancestors and spirit are just like here for you. Someone, I was reading up in the comments. I didn't eat yet. Make sure you eat. I would love to train with you in person, some hardcore training, head washing, kind of like a defibrillating shock. Hey, you book a flight to Mexico, you tell me. Things can always be arranged. Rebirth you when I said no they. Yeah, us. Us or US? Us. I'm gonna assume us. I love working with people in person because I can just like read their body language too, like, and I can pick up, like, already I can pick up a lot of your energy, but when I'm near you, it's like, oh, child, sit down. Like literally. The other day I was coaching someone and I just like, they were like, and I was like, be quiet. Like, I literally was like, I'm not letting you get away with any more excuses. No. And then we can go on a long walk and talk about it. You know what I mean? Like I was telling my story about saying the Amen song on the corner because the ancestors were coming through. Amen. I'm a whole fool in person. A whole fool. It's great. That's more confirmation. I was just telling you that the I know. I know. I need to actually I'm gonna figure this out because I need to fix my booking so that it's more accommodating to people who have vision limitations. Because for some reason I'm gravitating a lot of people who are older right now. And I'm like, don't do anything, I'll help you. I'm like, it's okay, we're gonna do this together as a family. And they're like, I can't see the button. I'm like, it's totally fine. It's tiny. We're gonna do it together. Yeah, us for asking. Ah, okay, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I know, internet. So funny, right? Z around the world, get on the magic school bus. I'll shock you into the afterlife and bring you right back. That would be kind of funny. I don't know if people would find it funny, but I would find it funny. Be like, so unintended consequence, your hair is now gray. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, but really, how have you all been doing energetically the last couple of weeks? There's been so many shifts. I'm eating it up. I love when there's a shift. I don't give a shit if it feels funny. It hasn't really I haven't really felt like as low at all. But I stay inside a lot and I swim in the ocean and I talk to turtles. So um but when something does come up, I'm like, you know me. I'll eat change for breakfast. How have you all been? Are you eating change for breakfast? Are you getting to the bottom of your generational cycles? I would love to see where the magic school was. I bet it would fly. Yes. Like, okay. My heart. Also, a magic school bus. There is this wait, my ADHD is cracking off right now. There is this bus that's over there. It's more like what are they called? Those like travel vans, the camper ones are a little bit, it's like the Mercedes ones. It's green and it has black bars on it. And every time it sits there, I'm like, would anybody know if I got inside? It's Mexico. Like, I can pretend to be really drunk or something like that. But I was like, whose is this? And I just started thinking about all the possibilities. And I just stood there right outside someone's like, and every time I walked past it, I love it so much. And before I left my hometown, I would see a similar one, except it was like matte and it had all these stencils of trees on it. And I definitely would want it to fly because I was also a big fan of Speed Racer. Do y'all remember Speed Racer's car? Do you know how many things it did? It also got really, really tall. Like it did so it would like my gosh, I'm getting so excited already. You have no idea. If I showed up to events like that, everybody's getting inside and we're gonna go get food. That is the type of event I would throw. Just saying, everybody. Just saying. Being realistic here. What if we all went in the bus to like a music festival? I think that would be amazing. Manifesting. Shifty eyes. I didn't get in the van. Honest to God. God knows I don't lie. Go Speed Racer, go. No, literally. Although those ones can't really do the Speed Racer thing because they definitely look top heavy. Like just looking at them, do you know what I'm talking about? Whatever those fans are called. Um, what is their name? Oh, now I have to go take a picture. I guess that's the only way. But like they make me nervous when I see them driving on narrow roads, even in the mountains. I'm like, if this was a different mountain, you would be dunsies because the wind, right? Like you tuck that corner and there's like a gap in the mountain and the wind just like, no, thank you. I've had enough adventures. I would only drive it on flat streets, like non-mountainous areas closer to the ground. Okay, nobody's answering how you've been doing the last couple of weeks. Sprinter van. Thank you. I kept thinking Tarzan for some reason. It's not even anything. I found change is an acquired taste. Yeah. Do you enjoy the taste, Ancient Ice? I freaking love change. Like I eat it up. Literally. It's like A bowl full of Lucky Charms. I got me Lucky Charms. That's how I feel. But I also love growth. Like I like this is why I love coaching and I love like following God and God's like, okay, now here. And I'm like, and then where else? And then what do I do? The ancestors are like, okay, now this spell. And I'm like, and then what? Who am I talking to today? Like it's like my whole life. The world is my oyster. And then I go outside and I skip and skip and skip. And then I feel sad because I'm like, oh, that's a weird thought. And then I'm back to skipping. Yes, I've been watching the Nomadic Introvert channel on YouTube. Oh, fun! I like watching van lifers, but not sure I could do it. I almost bought a van. I've always wanted one. I also like, do you remember watching Pimp My Ride? Anybody watch that? I've I've been scoping out so many vans. In my old hometown, there were so many, and I was like, these are so cheap, and then we can like pimp my ride it. And I was like, I don't even know how to surf, but I would get a surfboard for this. And I would drive around, I would go to the Grand Canyon, and I would do all the things, and then I would cross into Mexico, come back home. Like, what? I totally would. Like, I went on a whole bender of little vans. Not little vans, but you know what I mean. I think when I hear vans, I think quite large vans. I love change even when it tastes bitter. My parents made it safely, sending the coins over. Oh, yay! Glad they made it safe. Okay, I'll keep a eye on my phone. Yeah, sometimes change can be really fucking bitter. Like financial changes, relationship changes, which is basically your whole life, is the hardest things. I actually feel like the career changes for me are the easiest things. Um, but like financial, I mean, that one was a little bit easier, but like financial investing was something that really triggered me for a long time because of being houseless more than once. It was like I really had to like regulate my nervous system. And if I'm going through a lot of change, I really have to go slow. Like I will like be like, whoa, 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 I need to still book this, but I'm gonna give myself 24 hours and like hold my flight and then book it because this is having old visions again, you know? So you just gotta learn how to navigate it. And then with relationships, like, oh my gosh, my whole past. Talk about avoidance. Talk about avoidance. I'm actually talking about avoidance on Substack. And I have like 4 more articles that are going to drop every Friday. So get ready. Get ready. But also I'm going to go through each attachment type just so we're aware. I've been fine. I don't always like change. That's fair. But I've heard again recently that God is change. And in that, I'm trying to be okay with being where God is everywhere. Oh, that's the sweetest thing ever. Can you put that on a shirt? I love that. God really is change. Yeah, Span Life people were so popular during the pandemic. They totally were. But I was going down a van spiral like probably like less than a year ago. Because I've always been obsessed. Like it started when I had my Mitsubishi and I was like, this needs to be bigger. But I also worked for outdoor brands. And so we were always constantly talking about like the newest camping stuff. And then when we did our collaboration with Cotopaxi, I was like, there goes my paycheck. Like, there we go. And I was like, at all times, I need an adventure box. And one thing led to another. And I was shopping for vans. I may avoid that. It's totally fine. You do whatever is best for you. Whatever is best for you. But I do love your quote about God. I feel like it's so true. It just it reminds me of energy. Like everything is energy and it's constantly moving. Hold on. What is your name? Let me look. The TVZ 800. Oh, okay. Is it Tyla Vios? Okay, I just got it. Um, just to let the ancestors lead this one, I got too overwhelmed with questions. Okay. Okay, I got you. Cotopaxi. I freaking love Cotopaxi. Cotopaxi is my favorite. Ooh, I'm seeing some good cards. What? Okay. Whew. I just wanted to freeze. Freeze and like had trouble making a decision. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so originally I was kind of feeling like my emotions kind of doing this. Not like super excited, but like kind of choppy. And then I had that moment of like freezing and not knowing if I should shuffle. And it has to do with your emotions because we have the Ace of Cups here in reverse with the Hierophant. Well, one, there's a comment around you needing to balance out your gifts at the moment. And then I started to feel like a little overwhelmed, but your gifts are like heavily tied to your emotions. Like you have very strong gifts. That's what this Hierophant energy is. But your ancestors are saying, like, there is a new journey with your emotions, and my heart's like, I feel like I need to keep taking breaths. Like, I feel like I need to, like, literally keep taking breaths. Um, you're going to need to take a deeper dive into some of your trauma around expressing yourself because it almost feels like it wants to come out, and maybe it feels safe to come out with you, it kind of looks like, but there is like this self-love journey that is birthing into your reality with your ancestors right now that they need you to follow. They might be guiding you to like not hang out with people, and or maybe you've been wanting to not hang out with people or feeling like it's just not for you. And that's because there's emotions that need to be expressed, but they're like, and I'm also kind of feeling like I kind of think about it a lot. Um, like my future, or is this the right thing to do, or like I feel very like I literally feel very like contemplative. Like it feels like you don't have any trouble like being in your own energy, but there's like this like over contemplation energy that's stemming from your emotions that they need you to look at, of like allowing yourself to move through and alchemize the emotions, because this is like whatever it is, it's having trouble being released. And you've been getting guided to do this, like heavily, heavily guided to do this. But you don't trust your guidance, at least not right now. Sometimes it feels like you trust it. But then the bottom of my stomach is kind of like feeling a little funky, which kind of tells me like you want to trust it, but not all the time. Maybe you don't know. Like I feel like I'm very like, is it or is it not? Is it that or is it not? Um, so the message for you is to one, trust your gifts, but two, you need to do some deeper inner child work around your self-expression and healing your emotions, but also it's tied to your gifts. So if anything funky is going on with your gifts, like keep an eye on that. But I just feel like really shallow in my chest. Like it's emotions. It's like it's trapped. But you're super gifted too. So is that making sense? Oh, you put yes. Is that making sense for you? It's like I want to take some sighs. I want to be like, like, and once you make this shift, you're gonna have a new journey start. That's why it feels like this. Come on. I feel kind of lightheaded, to be honest. I feel like staring at the window at whatever is outside. But is that making sense? Is that resonating for you? I'm going to stop the reading there and see your emotions, do some inner child work around self expression, maybe even sing if you need to, or yell, or something. You could do some tapping on your chest. It feels like it's stuck here, a little bit in your belly with your digestion, maybe even. Yes, it does. I have so much on my plate and I have so many good opportunities, but I don't want to get burned, you know? Yeah, it's almost like you have to just go with it. Like it's like it definitely feels like you're stopping yourself. Like literally when I was like, like, oh, is that like the right thing to do? Or like, it's like, let's balance our energy and keep moving forward and use our discernment. It's like use your discernment and you are the Hierophant. You already know what to do. Trust it. Um okay, I think uh yeah, definitely trust it. You got this, Tyla. You totally got this. Now I'm gonna be nonstop thinking about the bus. Oh yeah, I'm not happy to wait. No rush. It's okay. Got it. Appreciate this a lot. Absolutely. Happy to help. She's not leaving me where to go. No, we're solid. No, we're solid. Everybody else tuning in, your energy has been okay the last couple of weeks. Had some interesting moments, funny moments. Oh, you're so sweet. I need to come back. You're fucking awesome. Yay! Yeah. I'll put my link tree in the chat too so everybody has it. It has all my services and everything I offer. I call it the Z verse. So if you ever need anything personal, coaching session, I'd be here for it. I'm probably gonna go like cannonball into the ocean tomorrow after tapping into everybody's energy. I feel like sometimes when I get off the call, I'm like, beep bop beep boop. Like, who's this? Oh, that's not me. Ah, no, I'm kidding. Am I? We're all gonna breathe. We're all gonna freaking breathe. I love doing readings. I had a moment where I needed to take a break from the channel so I could go be with God and birth some other things out into the world and focus on my art. Look at this fun design. Isn't it cool? Um, so awesome. So yeah. Also, if anybody wants a tattoo design or a commission art piece, print or pattern, I got you. Mine has been all over the place. Steady growth each week. Some days I fall off, but I hear you in the back of my head, so I get back in line. Aww, you totally got this. Yeah, it's just consistency, you know? And then we keep going. We just keep moving. And we alchemize and we alchemize them before we know it. We're through the portal and then into the next portal. My energy has felt mixed highs and lows, but I'm riding the waves. Yeah, it's kind of like that right now. Very, very high, very, very low. And then you're kind of sailing through it. I had the weirdest dream. I intentionally laid on my back. I was like, show me what you got. And opened my energy and then woke up like in a panic and I was like, no. That's what you get, see? I invite you all to have fun with this energy, even if it feels strong. It's like, to me, it's the most fascinating. Like, I find a lot of fascination in how the body and our souls can experience energy and be so connected to the other realm. And now my dream, like my visions and my cognitive work are flowing in and overlapping at the same time. And so then I have to like sketch and do all these things when I first wake up because I'm like, damn, there's a whole day where I'm doing that. Then I'm like, I need to go talk to my mother. um How have you been the last few weeks? Yeah, I've been solid. I definitely had moments where I needed to like shift through some energy. Um, and I just immediately told my friends, like, I was like, I'm not going to be answering my phone. Like, I was like, I love you. And they're like, just check in with us every once in a while. And I was like, when I feel like it, I will. I'll let you know I'm alive. I'm like, my gate's open. You can also walk through. But um, yeah, I had a little bit of a moment, but everybody does, and it's um I tried to stay. I'm having deja vu, just as steady as possible. But overall, not gonna lie, my last couple weeks have been really good. Like really, really good. I've had some manifestations come through. I've been having great numbers on my TikTok. Shout out to that collaborator who helped me out recently. Such a gift from God. And as I mentioned, like the Mango Men streams are like heavily picking up, but I didn't see coming. I did not see that coming. And I was like, what? Um, so I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, my other friend is like helping get me out of my shadow ban on Instagram because I've been banned for a long time because of my activism. And I was like joking because most people won't collaborate with you or anything like that if like your pages are too low. And on Instagram, it was just they were suppressing my voice because I was reporting on things. And so she was like, fuck this. And so now she just adds me into her thing so that I can get myself out of the shadow ban. So it's been great. Yeah. I mean, I feel really good. I also had like just some really great dance classes and guitar lessons and talking to all sorts of masculines. All sorts. I've been so intrigued with this energy. Um, and yeah, just, telling my friends, like, get your life together. I know you can do it. There's no advice from me at all this month. Um, so yeah, thanks for asking. That's how it's been. I've been feeling really grateful and trying to celebrate myself as well because it's been a long journey in my life to be able to get to this point where it's like the portals come and they feel like ease and joy and happiness, and every once in a while I'll hit something, but for the most part it's like damn, that's cool. you know? And I worked really hard for that. So, and also just I'm grateful because it means I can make a larger impact and like I'm not going to be incapacitated. right? Like if I was feeling off, I wouldn't be able to be live. I wouldn't be able to grow my TikTok or create new resources and articles, and I'm working on some new music, and so I wouldn't be able to do that. But I worked my ass off to be able to get to this point, and I'm really happy that I stuck to it. I fucking stuck to it, and now I can just focus and help people. So it feels good. Should we be drawing back our energy to help you and not overburden you after our reading? No, you don't have to do anything. Jamila, that's carrying too much of a burden. no, not to no, I'm good. It's just how my energy works. Like it takes me a second because I go so deep so fast that um it's fine. Like I just have to consciously remember, but I'm neurodivergent. so like sometimes I'll get off and be like, nope, I can still see Jamila TV. Let me go fix it. You know, you don't need to do any of that whatsoever. No, no, no. That's a great question, Jamila. Yeah, that is a great question. That's cool. You have so many good stories. Yeah, it was a celebration, and I was trying to figure out for a little bit like how I wanted to celebrate myself because I never celebrate my accomplishments. Like I just am too busy and I don't think about it. And I get so many and God is always walking by my side that I just like miracles just become normal, but I'm trying to like celebrate them as much as I can. And so this time I decided to celebrate myself by booking a trip. So I'm very excited about it. Yeah. I am so pretty. Thank you. So it's $10. You can send it to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. I'll put all the things into the chat so everybody has it. And then I pulled two cards based on your question. I got all this water, Cancer, Scorpio in my Leo. How do I stop caring so much? That's so funny. You start caring about yourself and let that prioritize or like preoccupy your time. And it's not that you have to care less, you have to do less for them and more for you. Because it's also something like this. If you also are surrounded by people who are used to you over giving, they will forever be in that energy until something changes. And what I always like to say, and what one of my coaches used to tell me is like, Z, the ones who are actually meant for your life and who are like striving for success and have goals, they're not really going to be poking around in your life or asking you for a bunch of help. They're not going to care to do that because they have a life. they have a life. And so I always use that as my gauge, to be able to get out of the over giving. um, and so when people started to pry too much into my life, I knew that I had also allowed them to be able to do that. And so yeah, it came down to like, one, taking space for myself, but two, hanging out with people who were not as needy. I didn't realize how much they were needy, and then I was enabling their neediness, and that just became our relationship. um but it wasn't that I stopped caring about them. No, like I have friends. I mean, even one of my other friends, like when I was going through my avoidance stages, it was like I had realized I even had avoidant friends. I was like, it's an infestation. and I loved them so much, but I was like, God, breadcrumbing again, no wonder. And so I had to shift that. And when I started to get friends that were securely attached, I naturally spent more time with myself as well. But it didn't mean that I didn't love them and I didn't care for them or anything like that. I did have to ask myself, do I love them? Do I care for them because they like have treated me a certain way and I engaged in it because that was how I was treated when I was younger, or do I genuinely like them as a person? Um and do I just like the idea of them? But, prioritizing yourself is going to give you that clarity, and even the, you know, trauma part of that. And then you can continue to move forward. And then eventually, I'm not going to lie, like there were moments where I was like, I don't want to care about you anymore. And I would just stop doing it because I loved myself so much. So I was like, why would I be caring about this person so much when it's so toxic? Like I'm sick of my own shit. It became that depending on the circumstance. Um, and so it always starts with us. It always starts with us. Um, it's an infestation. No, it was. I was like, damn, infestation. My friendships? Did I just get a thinking of you text? Like it was like such a like and like all the portals started jumping and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, hey, so I'm moving on. Bye. Or I just wouldn't say anything. I would just delete. And then they would do the whole like social media explosion, pop up everywhere. And then I was like, damn it. It's like it was so obvious after that point. And I'm like, there I go. I done did it with my friendships. So once you start one, you just keep working on it. Um, and then like you genuinely want to make time for people who love you and care for you, but you have to redefine the love, what it means to you, what it looks like. Yeah, thank you. Avoid an infestation. 2319. Oh my gosh. I love Monsters Inc. so much. That's exactly how it felt. It's like, the like little sock. Like, oh my gosh. It was like such a mind thing. It's such predictable behavior. Like now it's just like for me, if the universe tries to like throw in a little test, or if I see my friend be like, sit down, let me tell you a story. They're like, but it's just that like I know that they want love. Sit down. We're gonna have a conversation at the beach until it's morning time. None of this. And then they're like, I don't understand why I couldn't see this before. Traumatized. Come on, I learned my lesson. Let's go jump in the water. It's fine. Hi, Zawadi. Greetings to you all. Just saying hi. Not too long. Came inside. I'll be listening and getting ready for bed. Aw. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh, wait, Ancient Eyes, did you still need a reading? I'm fine staying because I was just chit chatting and answering people's questions, but I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. My thing went on sleep timer thingy. If I missed it, let me know. Yeah, 2319. I want to put that in now, one of my articles, because yeah, I like to call everything an infestation to my ancestors. It's an infestation. How do you do a cord cutting? I'm like, writing all the names down, and I'm like, damn it, I did it backwards. The things you do when you're by yourself, you know? but it's always a lot of fun. And then, portals hit and I'm like, it was worth it. It was worth it. It's totally worth it. Or you see an avoidant come back. The weirdest is when they always come back like a little ant. Oh, okay. Okay. So Tyla, okay, good. Okay, go for it. Internet. Um, when avoidants come back, it's the weirdest fucking thing. They take forever. They take forever. You literally have to just like go rogue and move on, depending on the situation. And then I was like, damn, you really do come back. It's like that's a whole it's a science and an energy. It's like, oh hey, bruh. It's like a century later. I'm 95. What? I don't even go by the same name. That's like 10 names ago. Like whatever name you're calling me is like 10 names ago. Relationships are interesting, but I'm excited for you all to listen to the new Mango Men and Other Manifestations because I've had mad fucking visions. I'm super excited. You have to tell me. You have to tell me how you like it. It's a fun one. I was getting all like, I put on my silky robe and everything. Like, that's like my like, Z is writing something right now. My leg all up in the air, like 10 names ago is wild. Yeah, I'm just saying, right? We quantum leap on this page. We all know this. I want to avoid these. Good. Long time no see. Yeah, long time. But avoidance, like, it's fucking weird. But literally, if you hear any of your friends saying, I just know that they, come on. Ugh. Especially if they're in a quantum entanglement and it's a soul lesson. I might need to do a video on that. Also, people were asking about what's the difference between a quantum entanglement and a twin flame. And I'm like, sit down. Sit down. We need to talk about this. The hardest part I think I've had is if someone is like not working with me and I know they're in an entanglement because there's also a line, because people have to be ready to receive it. And then you got to look at like their timeline and see like, do they need to go through this lesson? The ethics of, you know, being a seer. It's like the hardest sometimes. Twin flames have never intrigued me. I don't get the hype. Yeah, traumatized people get the hype. It's true. Like, I mean, it's interesting because I'm in spirituality and I love science as well, but and I'm intrigued by human behavior and spiritual bypassing. I'm just intrigued by people. I'm intrigued by anything and everything. But when they're heavily attached to twin flames, it's like it's so dangerous. And I've seen it. And I also kind of have my theories about representation and colonialism. It masquerades very similarly in the twin flame dynamic type of thing and who follows it and who spiritually bypasses. There's a trend. There's a trend there for sure, which is why it's important that people do their generational healing. Because I started to realize also that the people, I can't talk about this stuff on here, I'm gonna be banned for life, but the people who were disembodied, um, more easily spiritually bypassed and were stuck in twin flame dynamics, aka toxic relationships, longer than those who naturally were connected to their ancestors. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. I've been watching it. I sit at home and I'm like, This is curiouser and curiouser. I'm like, ah, because you're disembodied because of colonialism. And so you'll use anything to get what you want. You won't even heal. It requires you to heal, but you're stuck in an entanglement and you're calling it a twin flame because you're already appropriating spirituality. I want to James Baldwin this shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally how I feel. Like, I sit there and I'm like, wow, wow, yipes. It's like, I could talk about it all freaking day, but it's, okay. I see Discord something. Okay, got it, internet. Don't get me on. No, I'm gonna have to do, ooh, you know what I might do? I have to do an after out, but how do I regulate it? Everybody's gonna have to sign waivers. Nobody sue me. um. Okay. About which one do you want to know about? Number one or number two? For whichever is most important for me. One. Okay. Got it. By the way, I love James Baldwin. Forever. If I can meet anybody, no, I have a long list, but James Baldwin is probably the person I would pick. Who would you meet? I although last time I did, I think I said Prince or Bob Marley. There's so many. Harriet Tubman. But lately, James Baldwin. I love James Baldwin. Maybe Emile Zola. I don't know. Okay, focus. I feel kind of frowny. It's like overthinking again. I heard you're acting lowly. Lowly as in money. Hmm. Um. If it okay. So what I heard was like, um, it's gonna slow you down, child. Like literally. Like so we have the Eight of Wands in reverse with the King of Wands. Of like, it's not that you can't do it, but expect for it to take longer than you think. Um, like it's not necessarily a necessary thing for you to do right now, but you have free will. But like, this is the energy that it's going to put you in. Like, you might actually feel a little bit distracted, a little bit like uninspired. Um, Yeah, it's not, it's like it's okay. Like they're kind of saying like you could do better than like going to that situation. Like it's slow, it's not super exciting. It's not going to bring you more money because it also feels like you're focusing on money, and there's like, it kind of feels like what's lingering behind this is like the motivation. It's less so of like I love this and more so of like it could be a skill that maybe I could charge for or something like that. Or like it's still tied to a scarcity mindset, what they're showing. Um but there isn't like a real tangible opportunity for you that will come out of it. Like it's just kind of like it's information. Like literally that's it. So they're just like it's probably just gonna sit there at the end of it. Like you're probably gonna feel like, okay, I probably could have been doing something else. Is that making sense? Stop the reading there. Tupac. Yeah. Yeah, I said lowly. Make sure I didn't yeah, I don't really say lowly. But I definitely said lowly. Don't forget to like the live as well, folks. But yeah, it's like you could, like, you know what I mean? Internet, like it's like you're not gonna like be wowed. It's not gonna change your destiny or change anything you need to do. It's gonna be something that you just do. So if you're not in the market of wasting your time, I wouldn't do it. There's a spirit outside. I wonder. Yeah, Tupac would be cool. It's an interesting energy, but I feel like it's very straightforward with the King of Wands and then Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like I don't think it's the energy you're looking for right now. If you're looking to be inspired and like lit up by your destiny and all the things, like that's like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna move the needle. It already feels like you're, but it almost like because the scarcity thing could be in other areas. It doesn't necessarily also have to be about the money. You know what I mean? Like trying to do more things to figure things out instead of just allowing the things. You're not going to get the answer you seek there. There it like maybe there's another path or something. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I want a ginormous pie. Anybody else? That makes sense. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm still taking Zawadi. Do you want me to? I'll put the links in the chat. There you go. La, 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 la. I'm hearing so many songs today. I'm going through the energy. Like, I don't even know what it is. I like to call it being baddie. You know what I mean? My name is Baddie. My logic is rooted. Wanting to make apple pies for like a week. Great. Well, then I'm probably still all up in your energy. Also, I feel like the songs I was singing earlier that were like more like a theme. Like I don't remember. I have PJ. I don't know if you're still here, but I like feel like it was your energy. Before I go to bed, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Um, you send it, and then your question. I will be here. Okay, got the notification. I got it. You're welcome to drop your question in the chat. Kind of feels about money. You know what I've been thinking about? I don't think it's my energy. It's SpongeBob. Hey, you know, the greatest part of this job is that every day feels like a fun house. I'm like, well, this is new. And you should make those pies because confirmation for you. I'm so good at making pies, but I love a flaky crust and I don't do no sugar on top. That is a waste of my time. Just so we're aware. And when I was younger, I got so into it that I started making teddy bear pies. They were the cutest things ever, but I also love cooking and I'm a chef, but like I made them look like little teddy. My grandma loved it. I used all the dough. She didn't love it fully, but like when I would do that, I like got so into it. I would make these teddy bear shapes and then like make the belly all round and the head all round and it would be like pies and all the things and then the legs were like they almost look like McDonald's pie legs like that. And so I would like decorate it and then she was like, is that a teddy bear? That's the cutest thing ever. And she's like, also the pie doesn't have like a top crust. Okay, so I got you. Yeah, it was the coolest thing. I should do it again. I freaking love cooking. Okay, one last thing before I pull your card, Zawadi. Although my heart broke when I would go to eat the bear because then I was like, is this real? Okay, so mm, mm. Zawadi, when I pulled this first card, the Nine of Cups, I've kind of heard like two different things. One, it doesn't feel like like the way they were kind of explaining it, it's like you don't believe in your future. Like you have the trust, but you don't believe. It's like a belief, your belief system. Because we have the Nine of Cups with the Two of Wands in reverse. It's like there is this belief inside of you that you are not moving forward. And that needs to be released because it's actually keeping some certain manifestations from moving forward and like dropping into your reality. But it's a belief system. It's like they just keep saying that because they want to be clear with you. Um, like you have the trust in your belly, like, but sometimes it feels like it gets a little questioning, but you need to work on your self-belief. Nothing is blocked from you. Nothing is like the path is clear, but there's also this message with these Nine of Cups of like lethargy. Have you been moving your body? It feels like you need more movement. It feels like too much kapha. Like in Ayurveda, kapha is earth energy. It's like when you get in that energy, you're too your body echoes your belief, if that makes sense. They need you to heal this to break this cycle. Your body needs movement so that your mind can see that you are moving forward. It's a cycle that it's having trouble being broken. It's almost like I hear kind of like um sometimes it feels like a person of your own making. Like it's like you're free to go is what it kind of sounds like. I just keep hearing like clear for takeoff, you know? But there's this energy of like I don't know how to explain it, but it's is that making sense, Zawadi? Oh, my headphones are about to die. Like they want you to get more movement and you need movement. Um but you also need to do the things that you love that actually fulfill you and continue to drive them forward. Um and believe that you are moving forward. Believe it. It's like an empowerment. Like you need to empower yourself to harness the energy that you have and direct it towards something. It's like you're trying to direct it, but then it's like, what is the, I'm hearing like, you know, the train that could or whatever, like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Then it ends up like picking up speed and then it does the whole thing. It's like that. It's still recording, so you can rewind it. You can rewind it, it'll be there for you. But you definitely need to work on your belief system and get some movement and your yeah, your energy and your manifestations are trying to move forward. I'm gonna end the reading there. It's there for you. This will be on the page. Yes, Squidward. Teddy bear pies. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. It ain't a lie. Zwandi, I hope your internet's okay. I love delivering messages. It's fun. Does anybody else have a question or need advice? I think my headphones just died. I'll wait for like 5 more minutes. I want to make sure because there's such a delay in these thingies in the lives when I do it straight through YouTube. Such a delay. What a life we all live. How great is this? I know not everybody likes change, but one day I believe you will. Yes. Also, don't forget to check out the Travel Savage Diaries. Started a new YouTube channel. It's like a little TV show. It's fun. Me struggling through life. But also I'm dropping like talking head videos in between. So I pooped. Anybody else? What time is it? I guess for some of you it's the same time because you're on the East Coast. You make sure I didn't miss anybody's thing. I'm putting likes on everything so I don't forget. Muchas gracias. See, I think we got everything on the PayPal, buddy. I love the travel diaries. Yay! Yeah, anybody have feedback? Anything you want to know about or see what you want more of, less of? We're doing some weird shit on there, not gonna lie. Happy to help, internet. God just told me to have fun with the channel, so I try to as much as I can. Getting better at my editing skills. What? And then the one video that I wanted to post, this last one, would not put like God striked down from the universe and then was like, how bad do you want it? And I was like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm just kidding. But like my whole video got erased like 4 times. And I was like, it's cool. Oh, my eye twitching. It's like, it's fine. I'm still super happy about it. Okay, Zawadi. So I started to do yoga and exercise. Beautiful. Then keep going because seems important for you. Like you need to be consistent with it. Even when a lot is occurring, that's when you need it the most, especially the yoga, because yoga is going to align your energy. So it's easy to stop doing them when things get like when there's a lot, and sometimes people stop when they're happy. It's like, no, like keep going. Oh, you went to dance class. Yay. Keep moving forward. It's how you break the cycle. Anybody? Feedback? Is there anything you're wanting to see or to know about on this channel or the other channel or on TikTok? Open to feedback. Inside of me, I want to move forward. See, beautiful. Yeah, it's just a mindset that's in your energy. Keep going. But the exercise and the movement is what's going to keep you moving forward. You're clearing energy. You're clearing stagnancies. Because I don't feel like the desire within you is what's stopping you. No, you have the desire, you have the trust, right? You just it's a belief, like the full belief. I'm just gonna say I'm perfect then because nobody has feedback or ideas. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna try and go live on TikTok. And I didn't forget Jamila about going live on Insight Timer. That's also on my agenda. Oh, my headphones totally went dead. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm hearing so much SpongeBob. Get ready, Insight Timer. Oh, wooga. He's gonna be on there like zap. I don't know why I referred to myself like that. That was weird. I know, but now every time I think about Insight Timer, I'm like, Jamila. I'm just kidding. I tried uploading that meditation like 50 million times. I don't think it was time. So I'm going to try again. Thank you, Z. Happy to help, Zawadi. You got this. You're doing great. Just keep going. Keep lifting your energy. Yes, perfect and right on time. Woo! Oh, woo, God. I never know how long I should be talking to the camera because I talk so much. I have a bunch of videos that are like 15 minutes long, and I was like, should I just post these and see if anybody wants to watch them? Because it's just a stream of random consciousness of me talking about God and random things and how stuff works. I don't even, I feel like I'm just channeling, to be honest. I feel like I'm in a trance a little bit. Or I'm just laying in bed like, so. So maybe I will share them. And then sometimes when I'm walking around, I don't like when people see me with my phone up. Um, and so I was like walking on one of them and I was like, oh, that's just totally all my nostrils. But I'm going to post it anyways. Everybody can see in my nose the whole time for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of boogers. Get used to it. Just kidding. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try really hard not to do it again. But yeah. Y'all are the sweetest. I don't think there's any more readings, right? I think we should be good. Let me just triple check one last time. We good on here. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, I think we're good. I think I got everything. You know what I'm hearing now? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Mario Brothers theme song. Tonight's probably going to be a very long night for me. I'm just going to be, I'm going to have to like really cleanse, might be one of those nights where I just dance around until I fall asleep. My affirmation, because I feel like it's for everybody. I am worthy of creating a life filled with joy, abundance, and purpose. Ah, isn't that a sweet way to end today? I think it's so sweet. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Do you know they have Mario Brothers you can play on your phone for free? Maybe that's why I'll be up all night. I haven't played a video game in forever. I don't have my Switch anymore. This person in Miami like really wanted my Switch because it was like a limited edition. I didn't know it because I don't really pay attention to those things. And they're like, I'll give you money for that. And I was like, "Ah, okay, I don't really care. But you seem really invested, so be someone's miracle. Super Mario Brothers, yeah. Do do like I just like can see the whole game just going in my like mind's eye, just like I'm also seeing the running game with the pad and the duck game, which always made me so sad. I'm like in my childhood memories right now. This is great. Um, where? What do you mean? Like, where am I at in Super Mario Brothers? Or where in the world is Carmen San Diego? I used to have this reoccurring dream where I would try forever. Like I had to find Carmen San Diego, like, you know how it starts in the beginning of the game and or not in the game in the show. And then but mine was like serious. I wasn't like really had to go after her and it was real life and they were a bad person. And at the end of the dream, because I'm chasing her giant hat and we're jumping across these lily pads, and then at the end of the dream, she turns around and she points up at me. But she doesn't like I like wake up. For the longest time that was the worst dream ever. Because I was so excited. I was like, I didn't see that one coming, and I'm gonna need to talk to somebody about this. Love my Switch. Yeah, no, Switches are so cool. I miss my Switch. I miss my Switch a lot. It was so fun. Oh, I forgot why I was asking where. Yeah, I don't know why you said where. Where is Super Mario Brothers? Where? Oh, Miami? I was in Miami. Maybe that's where you were asking. I mean, why you were asking. I was in Miami. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido. I love Miami. I don't care what anybody says. I love it so much. It was so fun. I tried to live my best Miami dream there. Oh, you said you could play Mario on your phone. Oh yeah, it's an app. Actually, I'm gonna look real quick before I eat my words because I had it on my Apple phone. And then there was one other app where you could actually have the Nintendo controller and that was how you played it. Like, but in the thing. And also someone taught me how to program, what did they say? It was like you had to buy a certain, I don't know, they programmed something in order to get their older Mario Brothers games to play. So I think it's this one. No, that's not it. Why do they have fake Mario Brothers? I'm gonna be really sad if it's not on here. But it was definitely on my Apple phone. These are fake ones. You're phonies. Just kidding. I'm not offended. I'm a little offended. They do have Sonic the Hedgehog though. I'm doing it's free. What? It's free. I'm gonna do Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh fucking shit. Sorry. I always forget. So I wish I could stay longer, but I'm tired and gotta rise really early. Have fun. Good night, Sawadi. There used to be a way to play old games on your phone. I forgot about that. Yeah. There was someone else like I used to spend so much time in like my hometown has a lot of like vintage shops. And so I would just go around talking to them about stuff. And then they're like, "Oh, all you gotta do is blah blah blah." And I was like, "No, you gotta do that because I'm not gonna remember." Yay, go get some rest. No, we should all go to bed. We definitely should. But they definitely have Sonic the Hedgehog. We need to all go immediately and download this because what? My age? How? Do you hear this? What? Yo, this might be the time when I start my Twitch because I've been needing to actually figure it out. Wait, my phone opens. What? Okay, ad free for $1.99 or supported for free. Is it gonna be a process for me to do the $1.99 or can we just like I'm gonna buy it. Verify my password. Ah! Good night, everybody. I will see you later. Yeah, it's an app. It's a freaking app. I know I'm not going anywhere. It's literally an app. PayPal. It smells like something's burning. It's not my clothes. I know. Ay, Dios mío. Yeah, this is. Everybody, this is a game changer. Everybody has to do it. You don't have to do it right now, but I'm just saying. Okay, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous night. I need to turn this down before I blast my ears out. It's been a pleasure doing tarot readings for you all. Again, if you're ever on my side of the world in Mexico, let me know. I'm doing coaching in person. And even if you're not on this side of the world and you're like, hey, Z, I want to hire you to do a tarot party or like a spiritual party or whatever. That is also an option. So just contact me. And I will see you later. I'm going to go act like a 5-year-old. Goodbye.